Welcome to Magic Hour with Paul Chappell. Now, unless you've been under a rock, you know that Spider-Man No Way Home, the trailer for it has been released. The official teaser trailer. And this is annoying when they call something like this a teaser trailer. It's freaking 3 minutes long. It lays out the entire story. How the hell is this a teaser? Okay, in my opinion, if Sony was smart, this would be the only trailer that they release. Why, you ask? Because they've given you all the relevant information as to why you want to see this movie. When Doc Ock appears at the end of the trailer, it just confirms what, we've been saying, or I've been saying on my channel, and a lot of people kind of blasted me for jumping the gun on this because I didn't have so many sources. But I said months ago that it was going to be a movie about the multiverse, of course, and that they were going to bring back the Doc Ock from the old Spider-Man movies, Tobey Maguire movie, and the Andrew Garfield movie. They're going to bring some of those villains back because this is the multiverse. They can make all these other Spider-Man movies relevant through the multiverse, which is a very smart idea. I'm not going to play the trailer because every time I do a trailer, these corporations are just so money grubbing that they want to get every single cent they can get, so they copyright everything. So they can get that sweet cash on YouTube. I can't blame them for that. I'm in the same hustle, but for that reason, I stopped doing trailers a long time ago. But I have to do Spider-Man. Why? Because Spider-Man gets clicks. I still got people watching my Into the Spider-Verse freaking review from 3 years ago, when it wasn't even called Magic Hour. It was called Kurt and Paul Discuss. They still watch that review. That's how freaking popular Spider-Man is. Okay, so let's get a little bit into this. I have to say I was kind of disappointed when I saw Doc Ock. Part of the reason is because, I expected it. We've had leaks of people seeing Alfred Molina on the set. And I've heard Andrew Garfield has been on the set, of course. I don't know about Tobey Maguire, but there's been enough spottings of these actors from the old movies that, there was no surprises in this trailer. I just wasn't surprised. It was kind of a letdown. The second reason I was let down by Doc Ock is because you can tell they put a lot of CGI on his face. So what that tells me is that they're probably not going to have him in the movie a lot, because if you've seen Alfred Molina, it's been, 20 years later? I'm not sure when Spider-Man 2 came out, but it's been a while. The guy was already old in the original movie, so he's even older now. And he's overweight, too. So they had to CGI his face.
Hello, Peter.
You can hear that voice, though. So yeah, that kind of bummed me out. One of the most, let me see if I can find it here. One of the most horrifying things I think I saw was when Peter goes into school. Okay, so the central conceit of this movie is that Peter Parker's identity has been revealed. Everybody knows who he is. He's actually in trouble for actually killing the villain in the last movie. What the guy's name? I forget his name. Mysterio. So he's actually in trouble for that. He goes to school. I think it's right about here. He goes to school, and everybody has their camera phone. Right here it is, right here. This freaked me out.
Now everybody knows.
Imagine being in high school. I guess you can if you're a teenager like my daughter is, I just realized when I saw that how terrifying it would be to be in high school right now, where everybody has a phone, everybody can document every embarrassing thing. Because I had so many embarrassing things happen to me in high school, and thankfully, no one had a cell phone back then. The cell phones were out. Don't get me wrong, but they were very expensive, and then I think they were huge too. By the time I got to college, they were about this small. I had a like a Nokia, no freaking video camera on the. Not I don't even think I could take photos of that thing. Maybe I could take photos. I'm not sure. But the point is, I didn't have to worry about that in high school, and I was really feeling what he must have been feeling during that shot, which is total just cringe. Okay. But the conceit is that Peter Parker wants to reverse everything. He goes to Doctor Strange. He knows Doctor Strange is a sorcerer. Maybe he has a spell that can turn back time, reset the universe so that nobody knows he's Spider-Man, so he can continue his relationship with MJ. And it feels like he's going to mess up the spell somehow, because when Doctor Strange is kind of... casting spell right here.
Spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through.
Stop.
So you see right there, Peter is concerned that she's gonna forget everything that they've been through, and he kind of wants her to remember that he's Spider-Man. And I think because he kind of jinxed
With the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend.
Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
So right here, I think he just screws up the spell. And as a result, he screws up the multiverse. And because he wants certain people like his best friend and MJ to remember that he's Spider-Man, as a result, that screwed up the timeline. And some other people that also know who he is, like Doc Ock. Because remember, Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker reveals himself at the end of the movie, right before Doc Ock dies. Okay, so it makes sense that he would screw up that spell, and as a result, these other people that knew him as Spider-Man, who were somewhat close to him, they come through the multiverse, and they also, I don't know, he just caused shenanigans with this spell. I also question is, if Doctor Strange is the one who's messing up the multiverse, what was the whole purpose of having Sylvie do it in the Loki miniseries, right? What was the whole point in that? I thought by killing Kang the Conqueror that she opened up the rift in the multiverse. So I thought that was kind of strange. Is the TVA going to appear? I mean, what's up with that? If Sony would be smart just to release this trailer and nothing else, they don't need to release anything else. Everybody's going to see this movie. Just tease them. Yeah, I guess in a certain sense, they did tease the audience. It is a teaser trailer if you consider the fact that the only crossover they've confirmed is Doc Ock. So there we have it. But I think that's the only thing they need to do. Anything more, they're just going to take the fun out of it. I want to go into this movie not knowing who's going to appear. I think that way it'll be that much more enjoyable. So I hope that Sony, please don't release anything else. In fact, I heard just the other week that they wasn't going to even release the trailer. So obviously that didn't work out too well. But yeah, it's fairly simple concept. We'll see how that works. He's going to get attacked by all these different villains. And I guess the final conflict of the movie will be how to get them back to their desperate or differing multiverses. And I also like the fact that we see that right here, he still has that Iron Spider outfit, which is probably one of my favorite Spidey suits. In fact, when I play the game, Spider-Man game, I usually use that suit. I just love the way that suit looks. Yeah, so that's it. I don't really got much more to say about it. So, if you like what you see on this channel, please subscribe. Give me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And, smash that bell if you're already a subscriber so you know when my next video drops. And I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching.